Hello.
Oh, hey!
Hi.
Unbelievable.
Are you doing a stream or something?
Unbelievable, Tyler.
My phone's been plugged in but not charging this whole time.
Shitty charger.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, Tyler.
You're unbelievable. Anyway. Lightning returns.
No, excuse me, I need to vent about it.
Do you?
No, but now that I've hooked onto it long enough, I think it falls into the realm of comedy.
Alright. You're gonna change your game?
I need to change all of it. For what it's worth, I don't know if that's what's about to happen in Lightning Returns. I've put that as the title under the assumption that that's what's going to happen.
Well, no matter what we're doing Zale Glow Tree. As we're spreading the word of God to save people's souls or whatever.
Oh yeah, I suppose. What I meant is we were going to go see like the church. Well, isn't that where we stopped?
Yeah. Vaguely remember being told about the church. Something.
Yeah, that's why I always did that. I forgot that we were
Last time around, we saved Noel's soul, I think. So we've saved Noel.
This one, I think.
Which one's further along? Look at the time. Total hours played, 13.
Yeah.
Okay, let's save. Yeah, see? We saved Noel. Apparently there's Yule souls in the Nova drives or whatever.
Not a soul, I think it's just a prophecy.
Yule was there.
Yule was here, just spray painted. You know, on the side of a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? We're right outside a church. Alright.
We certainly are.
Tyler, no more of that.
You seem intent on stifling me at every opportunity, huh? I'm not just allowed to have fun.
Oh my god, shut up. I'm kidding.
You
Hello,
seem
Clark.
a bit troubled. Yes, it's
Hi.
true, I am, but I don't know that it's something I'd feel comfortable discussing with a stranger.
Fine. I wouldn't want to force you to talk.
My, oh...
I can save your soul, though.
You are a rather frank one, aren't you, miss? It's not that I've been sworn to silence or anything. Quite the opposite. I feel like I've got to tell someone. Let me start from the beginning. I am Eremiah, one of the blessed members of the Order tasked with looking after Lady Vanille.
Did you say Vanille?
Yes, our Lady Vanille. The one and only holy saint who has been gifted with the mysterious ability to hear the cries of the dead that are carried on the winds of chaos.
Vanille, the saint?
Yes, well the fact is that the Holy One is particularly attached to one particular belonging. A small stone that she always carries.
I'm guessing it's no regular piece of rock.
You're quite right. It seems like something very special. It reflects the light with a rainbow iridescence. But several
Just in
days
time for
ago,
Gay Pride.
that very stone was stolen by some reprehensible thief. Ever since its
Oh,
disappearance,
no.
the poor saint has hardly said a word. She's completely withdrawn.
She can't find the thief?
Find the thief? The holy saint? She cannot leave the cathedral. It is completely out of the question.
I see.
Well,
So
sounds
you
like you
keep
got a
the
holy
precious saint
prisoner
locked
then.
up like some sort of criminal or animal.
Yeah.
You say too much. Well, the only reason the saint is kept within the cathedral is for her own safety and protection.
Lady,
She
I've
can't
seen
be
her
trusted
fight.
with
I'm sure she
herself.
can manage.
Yes, that's it, exactly.
If what you say is true and she never leaves the cathedral, then only other Order members could have gotten to her.
You're suggesting that a member of the Order stole the saint's precious belonging? You could not be more wrong.
That's literally
It's
the only
impossible.
possible
Then
explanation.
you admit others into the cathedral to see your saint, do you?
There is is an outfit which is allowed to enter to make their deliveries, but their staff always go through a thorough inspection. They couldn't even sneak out a pebble if they tried.
There's an exception to every rule. Where do I find them?
I wish I could tell you, but I don't know. I think they work out of the warehouse district.
Huh.
This seems like something you should know as the gate guard.
Yeah.
The warehouse district, huh? I don't know how far I'll get, but at least I can give it a shot.
Oh, you are far too kind. Just knowing that there are such generous soul searching will surely put the saint at ease.
Hello, it's lightning.
Tell Vanille the lightning's on it. So we can't go in there? We can't go see Vanille?
Well, no, because it's literally closed. But warehouse district, yeah, alright. Let's see if we can do it. I have a lot of EP.
What are the other quests we have running? We have the white chocobo we gotta deal with, right?
Yeah, but to get there I would have to spend a lot of time on the train. We've got to fight that big thing that I still don't think I'm strong enough to fight. And then the stone.
Oh, right. We gotta find her.
And she's also in Yusnan, so it's also another train trip. Probably a multiple, actually, by the looks of it. Because I've probably got to go to Yusnan to talk to her. And then come back here, and then possibly a couple more fucking... Like, probably a couple more times again, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit. I held the sprint button for too long.
Oh, no.
Anything back here? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Chat.
Tyler, would you be interested in playing Persona 5 Royal with me? I know that
Sure.
I know that you've played 5, and I've played 5, but neither of us have played Royal. And I would even argue that maybe 5 is distant enough in your memory that, you know, you might be re-surprised by some of its, you know...
I won't.
You aren't?
No.
Did you really like 5?
I really like Persona.
Really? How many of them have you played?
3, 4, and 5. And
Okay.
the dance minigames.
Okay,
dance
so
spin-offs.
you like Persona like a normal... Wow!
Will you dream back in the chaos?
Oh, maybe
Yeah, I like Persona.
Oh, heck. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can fight him.
That's
Yeah.
why I could compare the Persona summoning thing to how you summon the Eidolons in
Oh, heck, Tyler, I think I can actually do this.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think this is the one you were talking about not being able to fight. I thought you were talking about the one in the desert that ate your ass.
No, I'm doing fine.
And tossed your ass like salad.
I think you might like this.
Hey! Oh, come on. That was a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
You got this. Ow. Wow. Wow. Oh, you still got the Moogle shield equipped.
Bro, I did it.
Yay!
That was a quest. We just did a quest.
Nice.
Oh, and it gave 2 EP. That's kind of huge.
Hello, Salandra. We did it.
The strangest
Oh yes.
killed it? But how? How
I
did you
hit it with
defeat
my
that
sword
thing
several
alone?
times.
Well, it wasn't an
Hit
easy
it,
battle.
sword.
It was a
You
very
don't have
easy
to tell
battle.
me twice. Here, you should have this. It belonged to the
Yeah, there's a
fallen
chest over
man
in the background. You can see it.
because of your actions.
It's
They
one of the
left
weird
you
ones.
peacefully, knowing their deaths weren't in vain.
What?
What a coward I am. One failure and I turned tail and fled. In my mind,
Well,
the
we
beast
have
had
multiple
become
eyes, you
chaos
don't.
itself. But then you dispatched it alone. How powerful could it have been, really, to be slain by just one man?
I'm a
Damn,
woman.
You inspire me.
Not to be reckless, I
Also the savior.
Never. Caution is my middle
Like
name. after
God.
all. But we bounty hunters, we like to live on the edge. Danger.
Unless something
That's
kills
what it's
13
all
men in
about.
front of you.
Can't live without it. Like you can't live without
12
air.
men.
Well, then, right.
She was the missing 13th hour.
She certainly was.
Oh, we got a new shield. Pendragon. Oh, those are good stats.
And you also got a new decoration.
Let me see what that shield is like. Interesting. It's really, really good for health, but shit for guard defense.
Ah.
And it also has the ability to defender. Huh. That's decent on a, on something that does a lot of physical attacking.
Yeah.
Ah, fucking bugs everywhere in this fucking household. I hate it. Well, that's really cool.
Nice.
Anyway, warehouse district. Meet the Saints.
Right.
10 p.m. to 6. Oh, that is the goal, is to meet the Saint. I just have to do something in order to meet them.
Right.
Now.
Hello, question mark,
Can't
question
just-
mark, question
The
mark.
story with the box.
Well, it was given to us by a customer, but they must have forgotten to address it.
Why don't you just give it back to that customer?
Well, that's where things get a bit sticky, you see. One of our new lads handled the package. Said some bigwig from the cathedral gave it to him. Asked if we could hold it for a while.
Ooh.
From the cathedral, huh? Let me guess. That bigwig is tied to the saint somehow, aren't they?
How'd you know that? That's amazing. The new lad was delivering packages to the Saints' quarters when he met this person. Never even got their name or anything. We've really stuck our foot in it now. The Order is one of our biggest customers. We can't go back and admit we took a package from someone there without checking it.
I may be able to help
Why don't
you
you let
out.
me check it?
I'm looking for something that was taken from the cathedral. I'd like to check that box. If it's there, I'll return it myself. I'll take full responsibility for it.
I'd love to let you take a look, but I haven't been able to get it open. I'm thinking it's good.
Fine.
Oh, I
handle
can handle that.
Hold on, seriously?
No, not really. So it wasn't stolen by an outsider, but taken.
Looks like there's a lot more to this than I know.
Well, we knew that.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna look the other way on this one.
That's a good idea.
Could there be someone within?
Sorry to interrupt us talking.
It's alright.
Maybe I should talk to that woman from the Order again, Aramaya. She might be able to answer some questions.
Gremlin! I like how I like how that's just become a thing. Oh my god, Tyler!
I love it. It is so.
Tyler. Tyler?
Yeah.
Tyler.
Yeah.
Our first emote
Gremlin.
is Gremlin.
Hello, Gremlin. Can it be Gremlin Love? The one holding a heart?
It can be, you can make multiple if you want. Discord has like tons and tons of emote slots. It's Twitch that's limited.
Yay. Gremlin.
In fact, realistically, there's nothing really going on. Like, you can look up Alt-Tab C, like, start doodling now if you want.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Oh. That seems like a quest item, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I really
does.
like that you can pick up quest items before getting the quest for them.
Yeah.
Because, like, a lot of games don't do that, right? Like, a lot of games will spawn the quest item in once you accept the quest. But being able to pick up the quest item, like, makes the world feel organic. Like, it's like, there's a story behind this fucking random rubber ball, or the carbuncle doll, or the toy that's sitting out, right?
Right. Just like one of my favorite things to do in Skyrim is once you show up to the Whiterun, you talk to the mage dude, and he's like, you gotta go to this... He's like, you gotta go to this dangerous dungeon to find this stone. It looks like it has Dragonspeak written on it, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, you mean this stone?
Yeah.
Because you gotta go there for an earlier quest, so... Like, oh, you mean this one? He's like, what? You... okay. I like that they put that in, that you can just have it, too.
I really
That's also
wanna...
important.
I really wanna find someone to play Skyrim multiplayer.
I hear rumors of the murder victims returning from the beyond. You know, the ones killed by the children of Etro. Apparitions go against the Order's beliefs. I suspect this is all nothing more than a wild rumor fanned by superstition.
Man, it's gonna really...
Ghosts are against the Order's beliefs. I thought she can talk to the dead.
Wait, quest discovered? That gave me a quest.
It did, I just saw that. I'm guessing it's asking about the shit.
That's gonna be fucking vague, isn't it? Wander the city and find out the truth.
Well, let's just talk to question marks. We've been doing that anyway. So, should...
Here I am.
Hey, Armia.
Hey, is this the stone that Vanille's missing?
Oh, this rainbow sparkle, this sheen. Yes, this is it exactly. The saint will be thrilled to have it back, I'm sure.
I don't know how close you are with Vanille, but do you know why she cares so much about that particular stone?
I do. The saint confided the truth to me when it appeared lost forever. She told me that this stone, this very stone, was held clutched in her hand when she awoke from her crystal stasis 13 years ago.
Interesting.
She claims this stone holds a special power. Every once in a very rare while, it shows a glimpse of the precious family who is lost to her now. I can tell she cares for them with all her heart.
Family?
Like me.
She must have meant Fang.
Oh my. You know of Lady Fang?
Man, she really doesn't know who we are.
It seems it was possible for the saint to sometimes get a glimpse of Lady Fang in the facets of that stone.
I can see why the stone meant so much to her. Tell Vanille I'm glad she has it back safe and sound.
Oh, I couldn't possibly give her that message. But you will have the chance to tell her yourself.
Huh?
The Holy Saint herself has expressed an interest in seeing you. And so I was asked to give you this. Here.
Awesome.
A key.
Sick.
This is a copy of the key that unlocks the service entrance to the cathedral. The saint has no duties at this hour and should be found in her chambers. The gates are locked. But if you use that key that you have there...
Then I'll be able to see Vanille.
Yes, just thinking that I might get to see the saint smile again fills my heart with nothing but joy and happiness.
Okay.
You
Alright.
know... Ooh. Yummy1114 followed. Thank you for the follow. You sound really trepidatious about this, but to me that actually sounds like the really wholesome side of what religion could be. Just like having love for someone.
The tone of my voice was like, okay, that's a little fruity.
Oh, okay.
That was my tone. It was, alright. Detecting a whiff of fruit here.
It's probably this door. Let me chronostasis again. Oh wow, straight into the Discord too. I'm really glad someone finally pays attention to that. Well, be honest, how long have I had !Discord in the titles of my streams?
As long as I've known you. Pretty sure.
And how many people have done it unprompted?
Yummy.
And then
Yumi.
fucking... Oh, you know, it might be Yumi, yeah.
The holy servant of God.
Hello. Hello. Oh, well, it's a good thing that passageway was really long, as I was watching the stream by accident. Oh hey, she's just wandering. Hi, Vanille. Long time no see.
Lightning?
Long time no see, Vanille.
Eh!
You look well, and you haven't changed. You're just as I remember.
Me and everyone else. But you don't mean it like that, do you?
Vanille, we'd fought together once a long time ago. We were comrades in arms in a battle against gods who toyed with human destiny.
And now Lightning is
And at the end
like
of that
with a
battle,
god who toys with
she
human destiny.
sacrificed herself.
Yeah.
She turned into a great crystal pillar. Rising from the
She
plains of
certainly
Koth,
did that.
holding a world full of people safe in the sky.
But then 13 years ago, she came back.
You again?
Oh.
So you two know each other.
Oh yes, we've been together ever since I woke up.
Right. Thick as thieves.
But Fang's not around.
Well,
Did you notice that the music was really pretty until Lumina showed up, and then it became extremely, like, discordant?
Yes, I did notice that already.
I fucking love that. That's really brilliant storytelling.
woke up at the same time, and we were together for a while. But she left.
And you decided to stay behind under the protection of the Order? You must have a reason.
Uh-huh. There's something I have to do. It has to be me, and it has to happen right here.
Weird.
What?
There's a lot of chaos swirling around in here. I'd have thought the Order's cathedral at least would still be clear.
Why?
Yes, I know. It hurts terribly. I understand. But it won't be long now. You'll be free soon.
Vanille, who are you talking to? What is this stuff?
Surely you guys understand by now that
Chaos.
chaos is like the live
Yeah.
stream.
It's like,
It's the
Yeah.
souls of people who have died who couldn't return to the natural cycle of death and rebirth that seems to permeate every single Final Fantasy game.
mhm.
Like, you were the angel of Valhalla, you should know this.
A wind
Honestly.
of sorrow, the lament of the dead. Can't you hear their voices? Lost souls crying out in pain and suffering.
You
Typical
mean
horror
this
chord.
Wind is the dead?
Oh my god, lightning.
Yeah, they've been drawn here, one after another. All the people who died after the chaos poured through the gate. They've been swallowed by the chaos, and now they're trapped inside. I can feel it. All their sadness, all their grief. They're swirling around me. Every single cry feels like a dagger. Right in my heart.
Uh-oh.
There must be so many millions of souls. And you feel all their pain? That can't be.
Our world is being destroyed. There's no place for them to come back to. And there's no way for them to be reborn anymore. So they're caught in the chaos with their pain. They just can't escape it.
The Order believes that the souls have to be saved from their sorrow. They say the only way to do that is to offer them oblivion. Vanille's job is to call them to her so that can happen.
All of those souls at the same time? But Vanille, will you be able to handle all that?
I don't have any choice.
You do. I'm the savior. I'm sure I can do something. Use the lumen spar to dispel the darkness.
What will happen? This wind has been building for years. Layers of souls. A black hole of pain. Try and imagine how much energy is inside.
If it ever got out, all at once.
Huh.
It'd be the end of this world. And the future as well.
Lumina. All the very typical horror chords that are playing in this area. It's very silly.
Yeah.
Finally, I have you back.
I like how Lumina is much more soft-spoken around Vanille.
Did you run into a chaos infusion or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. I'm fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Oh, and Vanille was looking well. Don't you think so?
Hope, is it me, or do you sound happy? Does someone have a little crush?
Yes.
What are you talking about, Light? Of course not.
God took all of my emotions. He didn't take my ability to get this fucking bone. Never mind, he's a child again. I can't.
He's back to being a child.
I used to be able to, but I
God
can't.
set me back in puberty. Like now I'm feeling all the hormones again, which I thought he took my ability to, my ability to emote away, but like I'm definitely feeling things.
Imagine
like horny.
Yeah.
What?
I was gonna say, imagine like, ow. Like going through puberty, but like none of the emotions behind it. But then I realized that'd actually be good. Like, because part of the problem with puberty is the emotional flux. And like,
yeah, it's all the hormones.
if you could go through puberty with all the physical stuff without being overwhelmed by the hormones, it'd actually be good. So to be like, oh, hair, that's getting bigger now. Kind of like girls. Yeah. This is my life now.
Or boys.
Or boys. Or both, or neither.
I'm kind of starting to notice people.
Yeah.
Another lost soul.
I've turned into a giant red panda.
Alright, well.
That's fun.
That one's not quite.
Have you seen Turning Red?
Of course I have.
You think
Fun.
you can beat
A
me?
Wooga's one of my favorite memes.
You're down.
I'm gonna spend some time healing.
Yeah.
We're really close to the end of the day, so I'll get full health when we go back to the Ark, but don't want to risk it.
Remember, you can do perfect guards with the Moogle shields.
I
again.
am not. It's so tiny. I do not care. It is so not worth it.
You just watched me kill one in front of you.
I mean, by his perception, I did kill it after cowering behind my shield for 2 minutes.
That's fair. But he also made no move to actually stop you.
You want me to show? You want me to show you something?
I don't want. Don't.
What?
'Cause you're gonna attack him, start a fight, right?
No.
Light and shadow dance together.
Interesting that you can, because we've never been at odds with the guards here.
I think you might like this.
I know. Oh, he called a... he called a friend.
Guards tend to do that.
I'm saving because it does actually put Luxurion in a, like, perpetual state of, like, lightning panic. Well, it did when I tried it. Maybe I have to do it in a more public area.
If it is rest you seek, there
Well,
are two
don't,
things
then.
I know for sure. One, you'd never find me.
I'm still gonna load my save after doing that, though. We'll see. If another guard randomly just tries to attack me, you know, for being a bad person. So many Nibbler devils. My plan now is I'm gonna go to the Wildlands. I might have gone to the wrong station for this. Oh, hello.
I can't believe it. I just dropped it.
You want a doll or a ball?
I will never ever see it again.
Did you lose something?
I lost my carbuncle doll. It was the prettiest green color. It was an antique. It was my favorite doll in the entire world.
Chin up. It has to be somewhere. If you search hard enough, you'll be able to find it.
I know where it is. The chaos took it away from me. Anything that chaos touches just disappears and you never see it again.
Just because you can't
I think
see
this girl has the same voice actor as fucking Lumina.
something, it
Entirely
doesn't mean it's
possible.
gone. In fact, there might be a way to get it back.
Really? I don't believe you.
All right, then I'll find it for you and prove it. You're looking for a green carbuncle doll, is that right? In this dying world.
Now, you can fail this quest because there's a red carbuncle doll. So I need to make sure I have the right one. Green
carbuncle doll.
Yeah.
All the children. Look what I found. Here you go. Make sure you don't lose it again, okay?
My doll! You really Oh, thank you. My mom gave this to me. She's gone now. She got swallowed up by the chaos. It was 200 years ago.
Jesus Christ, that's right.
If this doll was safe,
Yeah, she was just talking about how
that means my mom is okay.
children
too,
haven't
right?
grown old.
It means she's watching over me from far away, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
People pray for the dead. They pray that even though their bodies are gone, their souls still...
I hope you can make everyone...
Alright. I like how Lightning's voice got very gentle when she was talking to the kid.
I did notice that.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, she's like usually very sharp and witty, but when she was like,
She kind of deadpan. She was like,
I'll get the bowl.
look what
for
I
you."
got.
Yeah.
Was just the way she went, look what I got. Just, ah! You got some mom instincts kicking in there, Lightning?
I think Lightning would make a really good mom.
Oh, 100%.
Like, she would teach, whatever kid, like, in my fucking headcanon, for whatever reason, she has a little girl. It's like,
Right.
she'd teach the little girl to defend herself. You know, make a child feel very strong. And that just makes me happy in a weird way, you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pray they'll see their loved ones again. That little girl prays she'll reunite with her mother.
So, what can...
That's enough for now.
I'll come
I
talk.
hope this place takes me to...
I pray that Sarah and I will be...
The train will leave short.
Fuck, this is the wrong one. I suppose I could just teleport there. Day's about to end. I don't need to keep all this EP.
Well, since we're here, we could go to Yusanon and look for the girl.
Ooh, we could go to Yusnan, look for the girl, and then teleport to...
This is where you can...
Yeah. Because I want to go to the Wildlands
and
to get that, we planted the Geishel Green.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to give that to the Machocomobo.
Snow was never one to think things through. Nah,
Would you feel comfortable looking up where she is?
Sure.
I'll give you the quest name in a second. Yeah, skip. Skip. I don't mind looking up side quests. Get the girl.
Well, you don't. I'm glad you don't.
Do you mind?
A little bit.
How come?
I feel like, I'd like to play the game. Like, find her as part of the game.
Well, we might not find her though. Fine, I'll go look.
I already looked it up.
Well, don't look at it then.
Blackley's with the Warrens.
Nah, don't look at it. Filiana. Let's go look for Filiana. I'll pop a Chronostasis, and I'm gonna save the last 3 EP to teleport to the Wildlands. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We...
He said she was, she worked a restaurant, so we should go to the Gluttons District.
Yep.
Come on, give us a try. Fresh...
Boy. Well, I guess that's assuming, but...
Well, we might have to talk to, like, she might not just be straight up here. Might have to talk to people.
Running a restaurant is hard work. You have to pay
Hi.
attention to the business side of things.
New flavor, thanks.
He did say she was like a high-class restaurateur, didn't he?
Yeah.
So we should go to the the other place,
Ooh,
the big one.
Forge. Ooh. Oh, I already saw this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you've bought 2 things from it.
I kind of want to get that.
Flame Spark and Ice Storm.
It means all 4 elements are covered across 2 spells, but unlike the Summoner one that's Elementa, they're half the cost, so I can cast twice as many of the spell and not waste 3 of the elements missing and or not being as effective.
That's pretty sick. You should get it.
Yeah, why not? Even if I'm not going to use it. Garbs are always good. Maybe? It's a lot of gil. I do want to get these.
Do it.
I was definitely want to get those. I think I'm going to skip on Dance Macabre because I want to get the rest of the you know, the electric one that I have, the other 3 of those from the Wildlands. You know, the ones that...
Alright.
And they're like, they're basically the best magic outfits for like a long, long time.
Anyway, let's find, what's it called? Like, something, Banquet of the Lord?
I know what you're talking about. It's up here.
Hop.
Thanks for hanging out, Tom. You should also join our Discord so you can be notified of when I go live if you're not already a part of it. Ah, yes.
Hello.
Those question mark people I can't talk to.
Well, talk to the Mater D, I guess. Someone to talk to.
Hello, welcome.
Business is good.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
It is, thank you. Word of our shop's special flavor has quickly spread through word of mouth. This city is known for its gourmet restaurants, but none can hold a candle to the chefs we have assembled in our kitchens.
The best chefs in the city, huh? Lackley mentioned his missing fiance was a great cook. I wonder.
Ma'am, is there something I can help you with?
Have this ring.
I hope so. I'm looking for someone by the name of Filiana. According to her fiance, she was a fantastic cook. Does this ring look familiar to you at all?
Oh, yes, of course. I recognize that. The woman was a wonderful cook indeed.
Though
the strange thing is, I never knew her by the name of Filiana.
She may have assumed another name. Was the woman you knew beautiful enough to turn the head of every man in the room?
Now,
Difficult thing to
this is
judge.
taking quite an odd turn. She was no doubt a very handsome woman, but very advanced in age. I suppose she must have been beautiful enough to turn heads once, but she was undeniably an old woman. Of course, we are all old now, that we don't age, but she must have been quite elderly already when time stopped for all of us.
So,
Okay.
Children, when their age is frozen, they're not gonna get any, like, better, like, mentally, because, like, their brain hasn't developed. If you're old, but your age is frozen, does that mean you just have to deal with old person problems that never fucking get better? Like, permanent arthritis. Or get worse, yeah.
Well, because sickness can still get you. Arthritis is just a sickness.
Yeah.
So your arthritis will get worse.
Oh, fuck. Imagine, instead of dying of old age, you just die of slowly deteriorating arthritis. Oh.
Yeah, you just die of, like, heart disease or something.
I suppose that can't be Lackley's lost fiance. But
why not? Maybe he's into grannies. Maybe she's a gilf. Have you thought of that, Lightning?
I believe she moved to Luxurious.
Yeah, it's called Cougar.
To live with the support of an old friend there.
Do you know how to reach her? Or that friend of hers?
Unfortunately, I
Maybe
don't
he's a
know
grave
that woman's
robber.
name or anything else about her. I saw her only once. She was a young woman.
You said you knew her by a different name, so what was the name you knew her by?
Perhaps she was her daughter.
I see. Thanks.
You don't get that, apparently.
You've been a great help. Lackley's ring ended up on the finger of a beautiful but old woman somehow. It's possible Filiana sold the ring. I'm not looking forward to telling Lackley about it, but he deserves the truth. He needs to know.
Alright, we've updated that quest. Are there any that we can do here while we're here? Come back at this time. Oh, and we need to go get a new fucking flask of nectar, don't we?
Oh yeah, because we didn't drink it while we were debuffed. Oh, we do know an enemy that can debuff us pretty easily then again.
Hey, if you're going to take on the slaughterhouse again, let me know before.
Huh.
Alright.
Let's see if I can get to the slaughterhouse relatively quickly. Because like I said, I want to save the last of my EP to go to the Wildlands.
Right.
I can always go tomorrow. It's just, you know, being ergonomic with my time and all.
Right.
Hey, that boy isn't here. You know, the one singing the song.
Well, it's late at night. It's his bedtime.
No, he's fucking Lightning told him to sing always.
Something good'll happen if you meow at it.
If you meow at a chocobo girl.
Like, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, we're both
Yes.
degenerate furries.
So I'm supposed to
Thank
drink
you.
it during... Yes, that would be the perfect time. Please note that my potions are provided...
Alright.
One or more status ailments.
So EP can teleport us without us having to pay for the train ride in both gil and time. Not that the gil cost is gonna fucking put us out of pocket 100 gil. It's the time cost.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Time is slightly more precious.
Miss Mighty Savior.
I know the world's been ending in 6 days for 3 days now, but time is still precious.
Yeah, it's only been ending in 6 days for 3 days because I've been working my ass off for those 3 days.
Yeah.
Yusnan is party central. If you like having
Bye, Chocolina. Bye, Chocolina. Chocolina, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, she's still gone.
Hey, we know these things. You remember them?
Yes. Free game on Steam called Tell Me Why. Okay.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a bite. Ain't nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear you say.
You know, Steam, I have an account. You can just save my birthday to the account, so I don't have to keep confirming that I'm of age.
Time for this.
Okay.
Guess it comes to
I used the nectar while I had debuffs. It did nothing.
no looking back.
Well, I guess that is notable for someone who's making a potion of some sort.
Oh. That was really loud. Hey, liquid glass. That's really helpful. That fight was a pain in the ass, but I'm gonna fucking fight them again if I can, because they're dropping an item that I need.
Dog! Don't hit the dog.
I didn't. I tried to.
I saw you try to.
No, not quite done.
Gotta go harvest Kisho greens. Harvest.
Hey, Light, why don't you try feeding some of that to the chocobo?
Really hard.
No shit!
Like how we're both.
Hope, I love you. I love you so much. Please, God.
Easy there. Be careful.
such a resilient animal.
Will he be all right?
Let's have a look.
Oh, I like this rendition.
Touch, touch. Touch, touch. Touch, touch.
That's not what chocobos are supposed to sound like.
He's doing much better. Healthy enough to be ridden, I'd say. He's on the way to a complete recovery, but you'll need to keep an eye on him for a while.
Get on my back. Get on my back.
He truly is a splendid.
This has got Nikon on his head.
Nikon?
I've spent 100 years caring for chocobos, and I feel as if it were all preparing me for this moment. Thank you.
That's the first time they've acknowledged the soul-giving thing in a cutscene. Did you see that?
I did.
We did it.
Yay. White chocobo chick.
Oh.
Party. Valhalla.
Interesting.
Okay, so
By
bond
the way,
with the
I've been
chocobo.
meaning to ask you, when you found the Angel of Valhalla, did anything unusual happen?
I didn't hear the voice of the girl again, if that's what you mean. But I do remember a strange feeling coming over me. That I'd known the chocobo before. It was odd.
Is that so? Perhaps that feeling means that you are in fact the chocobo's ordained master.
I don't know, but it felt more like a memory from the past than any omen for the future. Like we'd been allies before, a long time ago.
Allies
Maybe it
in
says
battle, you
chick.
mean? I dare say that chocobo could hold his own against any foe, big or small. Or perhaps you were a chocobo yourself. In some other time, you and he gambled across the open plains.
Oh,
But
actually.
remember the truth. You must care for him now.
What if he's Odin?
Odin? Oh,
Yeah, Lightning's Mount.
right. Maybe. Hi. Talk to him.
You can explore the wildlands together.
You gotta raise your bond with him.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, he still only does little depressing hops.
Well, that's because his wings are broken.
Yeah. He's helping.
He is. What a good boy. Can he go on the train with you?
No, I think he's this area only. But yeah, he might be a. Ow!
Don't forget to check for the other outfits at the place here.
Shit, you're right. Thanks for reminding me.
Now that you can ride him, you can take him to the other lady. Tomorrow, probably, but...
I might be able to make it.
Do you dream of death?
Ooh, ruin. Elemental less magic.
The wings of the bird have not yet healed. even if it is the Holy Herald.
Cool.
Good evening. Blessed be the wilderness.
Care to stay?
No.
Hi. What do you need today?
Yeah, these, see? Because they're all the same. It's just a different element, right?
Right.
And I want them all. I got a trophy.
Come back again soon.
The wildlands are dangerous.
I'm gonna see if I can make it to that forest with all those flowers that they were talking about. Yeah?
Okay.
I think I can, yeah. I mean, time-wise...
You could get in a fight and sit there for a bit with the Moogle shield to try and get at least one to pop the chronostasis.
Yeah, I don't see the problem with that.
Really the Angel of Valhalla? I thought it was a myth.
Dog.
I don't know how to guard these enemies, though.
Come and get it.
Unfortunately.
Now's a good time to learn. Yeah, you get it, Chocobo. You got it.
Okay. I have to sort of sit in this one to let it come back.
Do you want to call the Chocobo Odin then?
I don't think I can name it.
Well, just like between us, we can call it Odin.
Sure.
Instead of Chocobo.
Well,
or Angel of Valhalla.
I always name my Chocobos Maltese, personally.
Maltese?
Yeah.
Maltese.
Yeah, it's my pet Chocobo
This one's
name.
more like a cauliflower.
This enemy's actually good for this, because they attack like 4 times rapidly.
We'll all be reborn.
Stop it.
And we meet again.
Back off.
Keep up if you can.
Ow! Okay.
Well, that wasn't 4 times quick succession.
I probably don't need to get all the way to 1, because if I can kill the enemy... You know what I mean? Like, killing the enemy will give me EP as well.
Yeah.
Come on. Do a thing. Ow. Please do a thing.
Do a thing. Do a thing.
I must be able to stagger it by guarding Eerie Soundwave. Or maybe it just staggers itself. It just staggers itself? Oh no, the Chocobo is doing it! Because it's physical attacks while it does that.
Nice.
Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Ow. I did a perfect attack there by accident. Ah.
Time can't be stopped. We'll all be reborn.
There we go.
Time can't be stopped.
This is not fun. It's so slow. Listen, I am not capable of doing this anymore.
Let the darkness embrace you.
Oh my god. I did like 18 attacks in a row. Imagine if I perfect guarded all of them.
Life burns brighter at the edge of death.
Oh, I'm so close to 1.
Almost.
I'll get into another counter between now and then.
You have an hour before you will be transported to the Ark.
Are you going to tell me that at half an hour and at 15 minutes, Hope?
Absolutely.
God damn it, I hate you, you little scrawny twink. Wow, I was hitting God every time.
And we meet again.
Alright, that should get me to 1. Yeah. Alright, let's chronostasis add up.
Nice.
Oh.
Pardon me.
Chaos fight.
What's done is done. You're down. Alright, time for this. No looking back.
You know, button mashing while I'm doing attack actually seems to be getting me a fair few perfect attacks.
Neat.
Guess it comes to this.
Nice.
Beep, 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 beep.
I look at all that EP and Gil too. That was a lot of Gil.
Nice.
That'll give me 2 chronostasises actually. Not to mention, tasty soul seeds. Hey, you have a quest.
Hi.
Hey, excuse me. You look like you can handle a weapon. Do you want to do me a favor?
No.
What glued you in? The giant weapon I'm holding?
It's no big deal. It's just I need proof that I slayed some monster.
So go kill it
Order
then.
for me,
Slay a monster then.
Easy enough for you. I'd make it worth your while, of course. So, what do you say?
I like how in a game about doing missions for people to save their soul, we encounter this man who's giving us a very easy mission, and we're just like, do it yourself. Like both of us immediately.
I can already hand it in too.
You're in luck. Chocobo feed is exactly what I need.
Hey, that's the spirit.
Perfect.
Thanks. That's everything I asked for. Now I can hold my head up.
Are you gonna tell me what you need it for?
For my hunter's trial. See, I just joined the band, but I'm not officially one of the hunters. But I want to be, and fast. I've got to prove my worth by bringing back a piece of a monster. Proof of my prowess, they call it.
So, let me get this straight. You're gonna take what I collected as the proof? You just used me to cheat on the trial.
Cheating?
You didn't get
Who
that?
said it was cheating? The rules say I can get the monster stuff by any means. That includes dealing. And there's nothing that says I can't enlist other people to help. Their trial is about who has the ability to survive, and wits are just as important as brawn. The only rule in the Wildlands
Well,
is
not when
there
you're a
are no
hunter.
rules.
Maybe that's enough to convince you, but if you're not cut out to be a hunter, you're just setting yourself up for trouble later.
I'm used to it. You know
There's
how
not
many
always gonna be
times I
someone
failed
there.
this test? 101.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
how many.
101?
I saw that look. You think I'm a loser, don't you?
Yeah.
No. I'm
Yeah.
impressed, really. You did something few people can. To fail at something as often
Fail
as you did,
100
and still
times.
get back on your feet to try again. It's a rare quality.
That's not like look, that is true.
Yeah.
I fail at something like once and I'll give up.
You're a really good loser.
No, but no. Genuinely,
No, I
though.
know.
Genuinely, though.
Yeah.
Like, I fail at something and I just kind of give up immediately. I don't have that, like, never give up quality.
You have real perseverance, more than I have. Forget what I said earlier. I was wrong. You are strong enough. You've got the makings of a great hunter.
Also, I actually think she's right. He's right as well when it talks about, like, wits are as important as brawn, right?
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
think that's important as well.
Now you're making me blush. I still can't shoot an arrow further than I can spit.
Maybe not, but you're going to be a hunter anyway. And yes, maybe it will take you 101 tries, but eventually you'll succeed and bring a monster down.
Mystical meal.
That's cute. Soul. Now give me your soul. Bye.
Come on, get well.
And Tyler, you just like sitting there with a broken arm, and I just give you a bowl of soup. Like, Tyler, get better.
Come on, get well. Alright. I guess, since you asked so nicely.
It's a good idea for me to go through these woods at night anyway, so I can get some of the luminous mushrooms instead of the day mushrooms.
Glad they make a noise.
No, it's those weird things in the ground that are making a noise. I think. Maybe they are.
Nope, it's the mushrooms. It's like Nernroot.
Well, let's see. There's one here.
Yeah, it's like humming.
You're right. I'm going the wrong fucking way because I'm an idiot. I don't have the time to be going the wrong way.
You really don't.
Oh, you know what? I don't actually remember if the flowers are here. Like, if you look at the arrow in the middle of the screen. I don't remember if they're here or on this side. I don't remember. Would you happen to?
Nope. I don't know what flowers you're talking about.
The ones for that side quest.
I do not recall.
Oh, whatever. There's a thing there, but I don't have the time to collect it. More fertilizer is good because that means I can plant more than one thing at a time. Moogles! Oh man, now I really want to investigate that.
Investigate.
Well, I don't have the time.
Won't time stop if you start a conversation?
Alright, Tyler, I gotta make a bet. You think the flowers are on this side or in this little area here? I think they're in this little area, personally.
Okay, then go to the little area.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I don't have time to check both. There are Moogles.
Kupo!
I'm hungry, Kupo.
Kupo? I'm sleepy, Kupo. How are you? There's a lot of Moogles around here. Haven't there always been Moogles around here?
No.
Hmm.
Well, we went the wrong way. I was
Alright,
wrong.
well.
I'll try and get there in time. Because I might still be able to.
Again, remember, we could.
It's just not worth it.
That's such a strange voice.
I kind of want to go here, because it looks like I can finally make this path. Make this trip. Actually, I'll come back here another night, because this is interesting to me. But it seems like I can use this as a shortcut.
There's really not much time.
The blue vines move aside only during the day, Kupo. The red vines part only during the night, Kupo. The red vines in the village stand open from 7 at night to 7. Now make sure you don't forget, Kupo.
So there's a Moogle village here, and you're gonna hate me for this, but I'm not going to it yet. Because I want these bloody flowers. We'll do it tomorrow. In-game tomorrow. I only got one of those. Here.
So this is it. A Yule's flower.
Remember? The Yule's flower?
Oh yeah.
Here, eat it.
And the lady thinks it'll make the chocobo fucking talk?
Well,
Wait.
Nadia's the one who told me about the flower, and she's anxious to see you. Let's go to Yogd and thank her in person.
Where?
Yeah, that's the thing that I wanted to do.
Okay.
Because it's part of a quest. Yeah, did you see how slow it was to try and get more of that stuff, Tyler?
Light, you have to be in the
Yeah.
Ark at 6 o'clock.
The EP from guarding.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, if we really want to do it.
We're not desperate. We're 3 out of 13 days and we're halfway through the game. Like, I think we'll be fine. Don't you?
Yeah.
This is an area of twisted rock formations.
Ooh. That's like a natural cliffhanger.
Nice.
And we're looking at that bird's crotch. Okay.
Bird taint.
This is really cool playing through an RPG that I haven't played. Would you be up for playing RPGs that you've played that I haven't?
Making a triumphant return.
Yeah.
You again.
I love experiencing things with others.
Buzz off, Hope. He does like to talk, that one. But jeepers.
And I immediately like Lumina.
Some showdown.
She's cute.
Didn't go like I thought.
How so?
Okay, pop quiz. You get a special treat if you can tell me who showed Noel the Oracle Drive recording.
You, obviously.
You.
I'm guessing you?
Boy, I really underestimated the Shadow Hunter. I never expected he'd sabotage the prophecy himself.
After you went to all that trouble to set it up, my heart bleeds for you.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I didn't want it to go down any more than you. I'm happy it didn't. The world in that prophecy wasn't real. It was just a pretty fake. Like this god of yours, Benevelza. You know he's not omniscient. There are some things even he can't see.
Things he can't
Obviously.
see. Things like this?
Because he's the one allowing Hope to see
you're
shit, so
sharp
if
as
Hope
a
can't see
knife,
it,
aren't you? When did you get to know so much about things?
it was obvious.
Still, I wonder if God knows his servant has her own agenda.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Lightning has her own agenda?
To get Sarah back, I assume.
Well, no, that's... God knows about that, because he's bargaining that for us.
Right, I think what Lumina's referring to is that Lumina and Lightning had a talk a while ago where Lumina was telling Lightning to think about something, and Lightning didn't tell anyone about that. So Lumina might think that Lightning is, like...
Now slightly on the side.
considering... Yeah. Or at least, like, considering
Hey, look,
it.
it's day 4, and there are 6 days until the end.
Until the end. Alright.
I feel like I'm being gaslit by this game.
Well, it's that time again.
Jeez, Harp.
What, 6 days till the end?
You want me to get you... Alright, no, that's the joke we were making. Oh.
Black mage, white mage.
Yeah, I'm interested in what the white mage outfit is. Because, like, healing? Oh, that's a kind of cool outfit.
Does look neat. How does the white mage one look? Like that, but white? Oh.
Interesting.
Looks like a schoolgirl outfit. It looks like what Final Fantasy thinks schoolgirls would wear.
Yeah. Interesting outfits, nonetheless.
Once upon a time, Noel was one of the leaders. He helped us in the struggle against the Chaos. When the Order took the reins of power, he went underground, but he didn't disappear. He worked from the shadows to help keep the peace.
If the prophecy in the Oracle Drive is true, then maybe I should have died. That would be the best if it brings out the best possible future for everyone.
But you know it's
I'm
not true.
So sure about that. The moment you die, you'll have failed in your mission as savior. And that, in turn, means you could not save Noel's soul. What would happen to him then?
You're saying those images in the Oracle Drive weren't real? Those scenes where everyone looked so happy and safe?
You know they weren't
real. No more than just a
Yep, well, just confirming what Lumina said.
There's no way to see into the hearts of the people you saw in them. Vanille and Fang
like confirming that what Lumina said was true.
And together they held up an entire world. We were all supposed to be in it together, but in the end, the entire burden fell on their shoulders. So you see, they have to be helped. We don't have any choice. We owe them.
That's reasonable.
Yeah, that's fair. We kind of owe them, like, everything.
Where do we want to go, then?
I say we go to Luxurion to deal with the That Girl quest. We also gotta go back to Yusnaan to talk to the lady about the nectar. We also gotta lead the chocobo to the lady.
I think we focus on main quests over side quests, right?
Right.
So the main quests we have left are in the Wildlands and Yusnaan, and in the desert, the Dead Dunes.
Let's go to the Wildlands then, because the desert was locked behind fighting that Earth thing that tossed our ass like a salad.
It wasn't. Right? No, not at all.
Oh.
In the Dead Dunes, we were told that we were about to be allowed to meet the leader of the bandits there, and you think it's Fang.
Oh yeah! I want to do that.
In the Wildlands, however, we're kind of just waiting for the fucking greens to grow. Like, we're kind of...
Well, let's go to the Dead Dunes.
That's what I was thinking as well. In fact, we even have a teleport right outside of the place where we stopped doing the quest. The bandit base, Ruffian.
Right. I totally forgot about Fang, maybe. God, if it's not Fang, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
Well, who else could it be?
A random character like Dr. Gishel was. Like a NPC.
Yeah, well, they're all NPCs.
Well, technically they're all NPCs, but like...
Yeah.
like an unsignificant person, I guess.
Imagine.
It appears that you aren't one of those Secutors from the Order. The Secutors are the greatest rivals that this gang has.
You want to go to
Not that either side is particularly close to getting the Holy... They'll never get it if they can't get that...
Yeah. I should probably start by popping a chronostasis, huh?
God, I want all of the acoustic guitar pieces that are played. I just want that. I want to listen to those.
Yeah,
I really like them.
Unfortunately.
Good job again on the trial. Impressive.
It's her!
New recruit with the crazy powers. It was just like you said, the crux lit up like a candle.
Perfect timing. Huh? Glad you could make it. Took you long enough, didn't it?
Fang.
What? No hugs and tears for an old friend? Not like I'd expected, though. If you'd shouted Fang and hugged me, I might have had a heart attack on the spot.
Yeah, you guys know each other.
But I'm glad to see you're still the same. It's been a long time, after all. Though I guess a part
Give
of
her
you
a hug,
has
Lightning.
changed. You're more than just human now. You're on a mission from God now. Right, Savior?
So you know who I am.
Isn't it nice not having to explain things? Yeah, I heard all the stories
It is.
about the God Squad in Luxurion. They love talking about their savior.
You were with the Order, but ditched them to come out here to be a gang leader.
Those priests aren't exactly my kind of people. I stuck around to look after Vanille, but then something else came up. I'm after the Clavis now. It's been sealed away for ages though, and no one's got even close to it. I was beginning to think I'd have to give up. But then you came along and worked your magic with that crux. How about we team up? I want to get that Clavis before the Order does. Help out a friend, Lightning?
How could I refuse an old friend? It'll be like old times, right?
All right. I'll show you what we have on the ruins. We've got lots to talk about. Like what the Order is up to. And Vanille, too. Anyway, we've got ourselves a deal. If you're going into those ruins, I'm coming too. We'll get that holy Clavis, and take down anyone that gets in our way.
There we go. Are you happy?
Bit fruity, that. Oh, I love Fang. I love her so much. Fang! Fang's an ally!
So the boss turned out to be someone you knew, Erba Yun Fang. You once fought alongside her many years ago.
You do realize that you did too, right? Yet you sure make it sound like it has nothing to do with you.
Well, yes, we did fight together once. A long, long time ago.
Fang, are you... There you go.
All right, lads.
What is it?
My grandma wants to go out to dinner.
When?
In 5 minutes. But she says we could go later, though.
Say that.
What are you doing?
So I'm just asking, like, how much longer do you want to be,
Dutter do youing, wum-ass.
Hope, can you interpret this for me?
He just said, what are you doing, dumbass?
Some kind of code or cipher, but I don't have enough data yet to break it.
He just...
Show knit. Of course I can. Look, I don't have any info about any treasure, if that's what you're looking for. I've got no interest in it. Buffet to you.
Doesn't seem like many people choose to live out here unless they're after treasure. So, what's your story?
Neve B. Lee. The world's going to end soon anyway, right? If that's the case, what's the point in having dreams or working hard?
So, sitting around waiting for the end was the best idea you could come up with. Nice way to spend your last days.
Well, yeah, it's boring, but nothing I do now makes any sort of difference anyway, so why bother?
I need an answer to give her, so how much longer do you want to do this?
As long as you want, like, because you also gotta eat, like, you know.
Yeah.
Mysteries of the past. None of these bandits care. They don't even listen to my findings. Trowan even nice to understand.
Don't even tries to understand.
Trowan even nice to understand.
I get that it's hard to stay motivated when no one appreciates what you do.
I'd say so. If you get it, why are you giving me a hard time? Just leave me alone. I'm done with all of it. I ditched all my equipment in the desert. If you find any of my old things, they're yours. Take them away with you.
I think I may just do that. They deserve better than getting tossed aside by some sulking, spoiled kid.
Fake them, 10.
It's a big desert, you know. Do you really expect to find his things out there in the middle?
Go leave Lee alone.
Thought I might have had it.
After running my mouth like that.
We've got a new ally, an old friend of mine. This is Lightning.
Well, here's the question. Do we know where we're going? Oh, it does actually seem like we know where we're going. Okay.
Yes, apparently.
And there's, like, no Cactua close to it. I suppose we still save a bit of time by going to the Temple Ruins North Gate one, though. Hey.
Yep. Hello, question mark.
I've been
Hello, question mark.
in the desert all these long years.
That's just Fang's voice again, right?
Flummoxed by those cursed tablets.
It does sound like it's just Fang again, yeah.
Near Northgate. Ruins Northgate.
Thank you. I couldn't remember. You have a better memory than me. Oh.
To talk the expedition through, to make sure we're on the same page.
Let's pop another this.
So what you're looking for is the Holy Clavis, a mystical relic said to gather the souls of the dead and believed to lie in this desert.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I looked up the nectar thing just to make sure we were doing it right, because we didn't get any reaction when we did it. And basically, we're gonna have to be going back and forth with her a bit.
Oh yeah, I've
because
gathered.
She'll give us 3 more iterations of the potion to try.
I gathered that much. I'm assuming that we didn't get a reaction because it didn't work, right?
No one has even gotten close to it. I know all this.
I just expected Lightning to at least be like, huh, that didn't work, you know?
Well, you can't really.
Better go back to Yusna and tell her.
You can't really script that shit during a fight, unfortunately.
Maybe. But if
after the fight, though,
I'm more curious about Fang. She used to be with the Order, and now look at her. She's head of a bandit gang.
That sounds more like Fang's deal. That's why I immediately thought it was Fang.
Though I don't know why. She seems to want the Holy Clavis. According to the information we got from the bandits, the entrance to the ruins is marked by a very clear landmark. They say it's a giant hand buried in the sand. Like,
yeah, that looks like a giant hand.
Sounds like it'd be easy to spot.
There it is.
Oh, I've got to make a beeline to the southeast so that I can make it over that cliff. Oh, actually, it's a cliff I can jump down, so it should be fine. Oh, it's a gap, so probably not. Well, we'll see. Maybe sometime when I have the free time, I'll see if I can jump off up there.
Ah! Okay.
Eyes to the future.
Okay, clearly the way to get through him is to guard his attacks. Yeah.
It couldn't end any other way.
You've gotten really close to the giant's hand. The entrance to the ruins should be around there somewhere.
Like it said.
Have you heard? About the thing they say appears in these rooms. They say you hear it first.
Hmm.
So it was you. I heard that a new recruit had been shaking things up. Guess I should welcome you to the gang.
Time to let loose, Lightning. God, it's been ages since I've had some fun. Let's make this worth it.
Fang, there's one thing I need to know. Why would you want to summon the souls of the dead? What exactly are you planning on doing with the Clavis?
Me? I'm not
So
the
she
one who wants
can.
the damn thing.
I know.
I wouldn't even know what to do with it. It's Vanille.
Yeah.
who wants it. For some reason, when we woke up from the crystal, she picked up some strange new ability. Now she hears the voices of the dead. She says she can pick up on all the feelings of those souls that are trapped in the chaos. According to her, it's like listening to 1,000 different voices all crying out at once. And she's the only one who can hear them. Or something. And that power's exactly why the Order became interested in her. If Vanille gets that holy clevis, and she uses it, she should be able to call all those souls to her.
So the Order plans to gather all the souls of the dead? Why? To save them?
Come on, it's me you're talking to. No need to play stupid. You ought to know. You're here under their orders, aren't you? High and mighty savior.
I wouldn't assume anything if I were you. I'm not here for the Order. It seems like you don't see eye to eye with them, though. Care to share?
That's a story for later. Come on, we're wasting time we don't have. If the Secular snatch up the clevis first, I'd never forgive myself.
Interesting. She's hiding stuff.
There's a place I want to check out first. A door. It's got something good behind it. Or I'm not a bandit. I'm thinking that maybe a savior can get it open. Let's go see what you can do.
This just looks like the inside of Snow's fucking thing. Like, almost identical, actually.
Don't rush inside like a fool. There's nowhere to rest in the ruins if you get hurt. Sure, there are shortcuts.
Fang, you got this?
Fang's right, you know. I've been able to plot numerous shortcuts out of the ruins. But every last one seems to be...
Isn't that what I'm here for? Maybe I can undo those seals, too.
You had better. Why else do you think I let a slacker like you into my prestigious gang of ne'er-do-wells?
Because I...
Yeah.
You can take us? Keep up if you can. Like noticing that if we open up all those doors, we're inviting the Order to walk right in too.
Ugh, and most likely will. Those Seculars live just to get in my way, I swear. Remember the details of each door. This kind here is what we call a time door. You've got to be careful around these things. It'll open on its own, or close with you inside. All based on the time of day. Even
I'm pretty familiar with the time doors
will be sealed off at a different time of day. You could end up having to take the long way around, or get sealed in the ruins.
Yeah.
Annoying.
Do I not get to...
We'll just have to find the clavers before they hear that we're in then.
Hold on. That's not a very effective locked door. I suppose it's a tutorial of it.
I took the liberty of checking the Order's records. Vanille and Fang woke up from their crystal stasis about 13 years ago. It appears they were both being held at the Order's main cathedral in Luxarian. But according to the records, Fang fled the Order shortly after, alone.
Hope you weren't interested in that story.
I was.
Rip.
That's a skeleton.
It is. Well, that is. Yeah.
They don't even have like a funky name for it. It's just a skeleton.
Get back to where you belong.
What would your funky name for it be, Tyler?
Accept death.
I don't know.
Pray for rebirth.
Dead man's teeth.
Those two were bound by...
I'm getting strange readings from that skeleton statue. If you destroy the statue, you may find treasure, or find yourself needing skeletons.
Let's have some fun.
Oh, the Goblot's eyes are funky.
Hey, I can actually see a massive damage difference between doing normal attacks and perfect attacks here. A normal one was getting me around 1,300, and a perfect attack was getting me around 1,600. That's actually, like, huge. What just happened?
That sounds like a door just opened or closed.
It literally just did, yeah. I should probably,
Papa Cronny?
Yeah.
Popping bottles in the ice. Like a blizzard.
I've been trying to gather what information I can on these ruins, but it's no good.
Not
there are no records
so
left from the
fly
time
like
they were
a
built.
G6.
Know who built them or why.
Gremlin! Tip tap tip tap. Tip tap tip tap tip tap.
Man, these guys go down easy.
You can't even date them with all your technology.
I don't think technology has anything to do with dating things.
Chaos has distorted both space and time. We can no longer trust our scientific measurements to be accurate. I thought it might help you find the Clavis if I could find out more about who built these ruins and why.
Might help if you could carry a conversation through combat, Hope. I'm not doing anything else.
What's done is done.
It's hard to believe that up until 13 years ago, Vanille and I were stuck in that crystal pillar. It was a long sleep. Well, hell, it's been hundreds of years since the days we fought together, as we see. And before we met, I was stuck in another damn crystal. I've been asleep more than 1,000 years of my life. I did the math. Technically, I think that makes me the oldest hag on the planet. Not that I'll ever act my age. Wouldn't be much fun.
Bang! Where are you? Bang! He was running and leading all the enemies.
She just had like a trail of enemies. What a dork.
It was so frustrating. Hey, the shell.
Nice. And arrow. Let's go the other way.
Indeed.
Hey, maybe this one will be easier. Just save before you confront it.
That's 2 enemies. Yeah, so let's, yeah. I'm gonna pop a Chronostasis because it just ran out. Save. Actually make sure it's saved. Yeah.
Don't let your guard down.
Still looks like exactly the same. Yeah, then this started happening. And that happens.
Problem.
Time to mix it up.
And then that happens. I'll give it an overclock and see if I can beat it with that. No, just something killed me. Was I like poisoned? It killed me mid-overclock.
That's cheating.
I've had worse. You can't read me.
I think it's just safe to say this is not happening with this, but... Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna use escape. And then I'm gonna... And then I'm gonna... And hope that it loads the game properly.
Yeah.
There's a place I want to check out first. A door. It's got something good behind it.
No to you, Fang. I'm just mean.
Or I'm not a bandit. I'm thinking that maybe a savior can get it open. Let's go see what you can do. I'll let you know when we're there.
Ah! Oh.
I saw this coming.
Which is why it attacked you.
Yeah. I saw this coming. It's not my fault my stupid ass player didn't.
Has ever made them work, but why don't you try your savior magic?
Fang's very sarcastic to us, like more than normal. Like she's almost angry at us.
I think she's upset at the concept of the savior rather than us. But I think she's taking it out on us because we're the savior.
Because we're the savior, yeah.
You know. I do get her frustration though, because she did mention that she's been asleep for 1,000 years of her life because various gods keep putting her to sleep. You know?
Yeah.
I'd be pretty upset with the concept of deities altogether as well. And an order worshipping the god we're working for has Vanille just like cooped up in a tower, basically. I wouldn't be too happy.
What? It's not like I'm working you to the bone. There's something here that'll probably only react to you and your fancy saviorhood. So have a look at it, would you? Come on.
Are you fucking serious?
Yep. We gotta follow her.
Unappraised item. This is funky. This is the theme of A500 in 13.2, wasn't it? Remember all the pink floating squares?
Yeah.
That's this theme.
Hey, teleporter.
It looks like you've reached your destination. There's an unbelievable source of energy radiating from behind that door.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. I can feel it from here. You think it's the power of the Clavis?
It seems likely. The reason that you can feel anything light is because the Clavis reacts to the Savior.
So, it wants me to come in and say hi. I get it. But this door doesn't seem
Fang
to
Share's
agree.
like, who the fuck are you talking to? Oh, Hope.
Yes.
What?
It's
Oh.
protected by a particularly nasty seal. My analyses suggest that the key to undoing this seal is hidden in the murals. There are 3 murals within this ruin which describe the true story of the gods. Only one who has
I wonder if anyone,
and has understood the truth of the gods
like,
will be able to pass through that great.
Go on.
I wonder if anyone, like, updated Fang and Vanille on, like, what the fuck happened between them getting crystallized and now.
Yeah, that's a good
like, a
point.
lot did.
A lot did, but a lot didn't. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot happened with Sarah. A lot of people time traveled 500 years in the future, and then time got frozen.
And then the Heart of Chaos
So that's
died and
fine.
opened a gate.
Right.
Yeah, like that's
And then
really all that
And then
happened.
another 500 years passed, right?
Yeah. That's really
So
all that
actually,
happened.
Fang spent like 1,500 years in Crystal. Because she spent 500 years originally before 13, right?
Well, she didn't say that
Then-
specifically, no.
Around 500 years.
No, she didn't say that at all.
I remember there being 500 years.
500 years between the end of 13 and the start of the Chaos being released, and then another 500 between that and now.
But like a lot of time between the first
First Ragnarok and the start of 13.
first Ragnarok and the start of 13, yeah.
I don't think it was that. I don't know. I don't think she's ever given that a number.
Three murals, huh?
I feel like it was
Somehow I
500
think
and that's
a
where
little
she's
art
getting the 1,000
appreciation
from.
Will be all I need to get that Clavis.
Well, the good news is, I know where the murals are. To see them all, you'll have to visit 3 galleries that are located elsewhere in the ruins.
Alright.
Of course they are.
Hope, if you can see them, can't you just tell me what I need to know from them?
No, he said that Lightning has to physically see them.
Oh, okay. The way to the last mural is barred. Fun. I want to eat, so I think now.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's reasonable.
gonna call it.
It's a decent place
We
to
did
save
it.
anyway.
We did a good many things.
Yeah.
We met Fang.
Yeah, what did you
saved a
learn
little
from
girl's
today?
soul.
What did you learn from today?
Lightning has a very soothing and pleasant mother voice.
Yeah.
Also, Fang is the queen of the bandits, though I didn't so much learn that as confirm it.
Yeah.
Vanille is a saint.
Again, we didn't really learn that.
Well, I didn't know she was a saint.
No.
I just remember
Saint-
seeing her at the church.
Saint is a no, right. Like the general term for like a like, you know, you're just a saint, aren't you? Like a.
Oh, yeah.
I was complimenting Vanille, but it's fine.
It's fine. Well, we know she's a religious figurehead.
She can see.
Also, she can talk to the dead.
She can see dead people.
Uh-huh.
I know that reference.
Chaos is dead people.
Yeah, well, we should have known that one for ages. That's something we learned in
I-
13 too.
I kind of forgot.
Yeah, so when someone dies, their soul goes into the quote-unquote life stream, and to do that, it passes through to Valhalla, and to do that, a tiny little hole opens in the dimension that souls go through.
Right, now I'm realizing why I didn't internalize that chaos is dead people.
And the reason why Valhalla got unleashed onto the universe, the world, is when the cocoon fell.
Died.
Well, no, I'm talking about the first one, when lightning fell into Valhalla. When Cocoon fell, millions of people died, and the hole that had to open it had to be massive, and like was a massive hole to let all those souls into Valhalla, and lightning fell in.
Right.
But the person who manages the hole opening and closing was Etro, and Etro's life was tied to the Heart of Chaos, which was in Caius. And when Caius fucking died, when the Heart of
Caius unalived himself.
Yeah, when he manipulated his own RNG.
When he went to the far plane.
What could be imagined as a wall with a door in it that Etro would open and close to let souls in, completely crumbled, and all the souls just went and turned the normal world into Valhalla.
Right.
And that's why Chaos is dead people's soul. Think of it as Final Fantasy X. The Chaos is the life stream if it was dark, spooky energy instead of weird electricity.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if the far plane was a place that could spread into the real world if the special magical Guado god died.
Okay.
That's like the way I'm interpreting it. I'm relating it to my favorite one.
Right. I have a question.
Yeah.
Of the Final Fantasy games we've played,
10, 12, 13, 13-2, Sum of Lightning Returns. Yeah.
Is it only 10 that's in Dissidia as well?
What do you mean?
Because I'm trying to remember the cast of Dissidia, right? And I'm trying to think of, like, since I've been exposed to more Final Fantasy games now, I'm wondering if I have, like, seen more of the cast from Dissidia.
So, the Dissidia games go from 1 to 10. The first Dissidia game goes from 1 to 10. And the sequel, which you haven't seen me play yet, because I wanted to get all the achievements for Dissidia before I got all the achievements for Duodecim, has Lightning from 13, and it has Vaan from 12, but it also has a bunch of other characters from earlier ones on top of that. So, like, Dissidia has one villain and one protag from each game, right? So, you know, Cloud and Sephiroth, Squall and Ultimecia, Zidane and Kuja, Snatch Hips, right? But, like, Duodecim adds Tifa from Tit 7, and it adds Kain from Final Fantasy IV. You know what I mean?
Also Tidus and Jack.
Yeah, it adds Yuna from 10. It adds Yuna from 10.
Oh, fun.
So Duodecim's extra characters on top of the pairs of 1 to 10 you've already seen are Kain from Final Fantasy IV, who literally just has the exact same voice as Caius. And it's really fucking weird to go between the two games.
Alright.
Tifa from Final Fantasy VII, and when I played Duodecim, Tifa is actually my main. She's my favorite unit to play. She's extremely fast. And if you remember from me playing Onion Knight, I really like the fast units.
You like mobility.
I like mobility. Not necessarily mobility, I just like fast units. I just like units who are like, you know.
You'd like dualies in Monster Hunter.
Okay. So yeah, Kain from 4, Tifa from 7, a character called Laguna from Final Fantasy VIII. Which I think you will fucking love when we play 8. Yuna from 10, Vaan from 12, Lightning from 13, another character that Shantoto from 11 knows, called Prish, and I don't know who either of Shantoto or Prish are because I never played 11. And I think that's it. That's it for all the X. No, Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, who is also technically from 5, but he's also from all of them.
Right.
Gilgamesh.
I was just wondering because I was like, I wonder if I would like.
You have not yet.
Any more of 1 to 10, but I guess we've just been playing 10 and up.
Yeah.
So.
My goal is to sort of do the Final Fantasy games in 3 massive chunks, yeah? So the first chunk is HD Final Fantasy games, right? So that is 10, 10-2, 12, 13, 13-2, Lightning Returns, 15. Yeah?
Right.
The second chunk is the Golden Era, which is 7, 8, 9, and a couple of other like PSP spin-off games that are related to those games, right? And then the third chunk is the original era, which is 1 through 6, and I'll be doing the brand new Pixel Perfect remasters on Steam, doing those. But that will be the last, because I think if I group those games in that order, the 10 to 15, the 7 to 9, and then the 1 to 6, that is in order of their accessibility, right? 10 to 15 games are beautiful and cinematic, and like they still hold up today. They look fantastic. They're gorgeous. 7 to 9 start to look bad, but they are still the peak of Final Fantasy to a lot of people's like a lot of fans. And 1 through to 6 are Pokemon. Like not in the way that you collect Pokemon, but like in the you know.
Yeah, no, I know, I've seen it.
So in my opinion, they become less and less accessible as you go down the generations. So like if you haven't noticed, that's why I've only been playing 10 and up for you so far, is because I want to get through the most accessible group of Final Fantasies first to sort of like introduce you to series.
You have absolutely no expectation for my attention span.
Not for the earlier ones, no. There is no voice acting in them. They are actually 100-hour epics. Like, we've kind of been zooming through the Final Fantasies, especially with all the cheats that we've been using. I expect Final Fantasy VII, for example, to take 20 plus episodes.
Okay. Well.
But we'll get there when we get there. And for what it's worth, I would also consider the Final Fantasy VII Remake to be a part of the HD accessibility section, but I refuse to give Square Enix any more money, like that, I guess. And also, I don't think it's on Steam. I'd have to like play it through console, and then we have to deal with.
And also, it's not done.
Yeah, it's releasing in chunks.
So like, just easier to play 7.
Plus, for what it's worth, Final Fantasy VII Remake tells a different story than Final Fantasy VII. Which you figure that one out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is my plan. And I also plan to take decently long breaks in between each chunk of Final Fantasy. That's the other thing I was going to say, right? So like, once we beat Lightning Returns and once we beat 15, I'm going to go like a month without touching Final Fantasy, because I will have had enough of that. Even though I love Final Fantasy, there's only so much I can take of this bullshit as well, right? And that's what it is. It's bullshit. All these games are so stupid. It's bullshit. I love them, but they're so fucking stupid. So yeah, like I'll be taking a decently long break while we play a few other things between 15 and then when we start, probably 9 first. We'll probably do 9 first in that era. Zidane.
Okay. Zidane and Kuja.
Yes. Though
Snatched Away's pretty face.
Kuja isn't actually the main villain for like the first half of the game.
Snatched Away's pretty face.
In fact, the
spoilers.
The villain for the first half of 9 is the exact opposite of Snatched Away's pretty face.
Spoilers.
Oh please, you won't remember.
Anyway, I wanted to eat.
Yeah. Sorry for rambling. I just enjoy talking about Final Fantasy, so. You know me.